All right. Good morning, beautiful people. Let's get this show on the road. So, welcome. My name is Cory with Renaissance Club Sport, and this is Strong. So, we're going to work today with a stability ball if you have one. If not, you can do the same exercises on the floor or maybe hanging onto a chair with a couple of things or a bench or a couch. Make do with what you have, and then your dumbbells. Let's start off with the feet nice and wide, and we're going to shift to the right and to the left. Just place your hands on your quadriceps so you can give a little more push into the hips, into the glutes. Keeping the toes light, just side to side. I'm hearing some clicking, some crack, snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispie treats in my legs today. So as you're shifting, I want you to take that right hand and reach down to the floor and pull just the right side. Good. Your palm is facing down, the elbow is reaching behind you. Really still shifting all of the weight into the heel, into the booty. Good, 2 more. If you can't touch that floor, it's okay. You can reach for air. Last one. And then just back side to side. And we're going to switch it over to the opposite side. Left hand, reach and pull. Recognizing how good you feel today. What day is it? That's one of the mornings I woke up this morning. I'm like, why is my alarm going off? What day is it? Those are usually great days. After I get moving, 4 more. 3. A little bit of everything today. Last one. Perfect. Step together. We're going to alternate. Reaching back, reverse lunge. Reach the arms straight up to the ceiling. Take your time. Keep your feet nice and wide. Good. And really drive the hips forward as you bend that knee towards the floor. Feel that hip flexor, quadriceps. Each one reaching a little farther. There we go. Reach the arms to the ceiling. Push the chest forward. Nice. Keep reversing. Switch the arms. Take them nice and wide. Squeeze together. Open the chest. Morning, Marissa. Here we go. Perfect. There we go. Now give me 1 and 1. So reach the arms up. Take the arms wide. Reach the arms up. Take the arms wide. Good. 30 seconds. We kind of started this warm up a little bit early. Please make sure if you have this selection of weights that you grab a little bit lighter at first until you know you're 100% warm. If you want to break out singing, that's always welcome. Or you want to break out dancing. Okay. Good morning, Shar. Last one. Open. Excellent. Okay, guys, so again, if you're just joining me, welcome. Stability ball. Okay, that's off to the side. Your dumbbells. If you don't have a stability ball, a couch, we're going to start off with lunges. So this lunge is going to be a little bit different. You're going to allow your quadriceps to do a lot of the work. So we're going to take the right foot to 10 a.m., okay, and then come back to center, hips facing forward, knees, toes, everything facing forward, and then you go 10 o'clock. So we're just going to alternate. 10 and 2, yes? Keeping the shoulders stacked, try not to hinge forward. And we're going to do this for 2 minutes. Take your time with them. Dumbbells, if you're just joining me, feel free to use this as part of the warm-up. Don't use any dumbbells. That's good. All right, here we go. Right, 10, and, this would be 2, and then left is 10. See what kind of day it is? It's a good one. Good. So you're not in any hurry. Each time you push away, push from that quadricep. Good. And then turn back straight forward. Try to avoid leaning forward. Hitting a little bit different muscle groups today. Good. Will it elevate your heart rate? Yes. Working the legs. Supposed to do that. Good. We're coming up on that minute already. Feeling good. So yeah, you're hitting a little bit of glute, hamstring, inner outer thigh, quadricep, core. All the things we need to work every day. Nice. Good, Leanne. Now, if you're warm by now, how low can you get that knee down? Can you tap the floor? Good. 30 seconds. If you need to, you can set those weights down. Good. You're just joining me. We're just doing lunges for 2 minutes, 2 and 10. Coming into the last of the 2 minutes. Woohoo! Perfect and excellent. All right. So you're going to grab one weight or two weights. It's up to you. You have a heavy dumbbell. Excuse me, we'll grab that. All right. So you're going to sit on your stability ball. If you have carpet, put a mat down, okay? Put the stability ball on the mat. If it's on carpet, you have more of an opportunity to slip and fall, even though I'm the only one maybe seeing it. All right, I have one dumbbell. You can use two. It's up to you. You're gonna bridge out, hold the dumbbell, place it on the chest, and you're gonna keep your hips dropped. Your shoulders and your head are on the ball. You lengthen the arms, you keep the hips dropped, and you take it as far back as you can, and then straight back up, okay? So when you come out of this, you can just sit your booty on the floor and roll the dumbbell down. Guys, keep it slow. We're gonna do this for 2 minutes because I know a lot of you don't have that 30 or 40 pounder that you normally can do. Nothing's flying around my nose, I just have a hair on it. So keep the hips dropped as far back as you can with long arms, and then scoop it to the ceiling, still with long arms, a slight bend. Yes or yes? So shoulders, head on the ball, drop the hips. You're still working your hamstrings and butt. Here we go, long arms, inhale, take it over, exhale, straight back up. Now keep it slow. Doesn't have to be your heaviest weight, but what you can do to really feel the difference with a lighter weight is really reach as far back as you can. Feel it down the armpit, all the way to the back, which is why of your hips, which is why your hips are lower than your knees, because of the attachment of the back muscles. There we go. We're coming up on 1 minute already. Now, if you feel your core good, you should be. Draw the abs in tight. Little bug. And again, each one, you know that point where it's a little bit of a struggle? That's what I want you feeling right now as we go into that second minute. Low as you can go. Yes, your arms are going to bend a little. Yes, your triceps are going to be used. But mainly you're looking for that lat. Strong back muscle. Gorgeous, guys. Keep the hips dropped. Now when I come up over, I'm not going any farther or lower than my chest. So I'm not reaching the dumbbell to my belly button. I'm staying right over my chest. Drop the hips, drop the hips. There you go. 30 seconds. Nice. 15 seconds, guys. Looks good. Oh, yes. One more. Excellent. Come up now. Just gently set that on the top of your chest. Sit your butt down and roll that dumbbell down. Excellent, guys. All right, so we're going to go into a Bulgarian split squat. You're going to actually use the ball for this. If you feel it's too unstable, I want you to grab something like a chair. I'm in my home gym, so I can grab this Smith machine. If it's too unstable for you, you will only have one dumbbell and you'll hold on to something. Otherwise, we're really going to challenge your core and your balance today. So I'm going to place one leg on the dumbbell or on the stability ball. My leg that's back behind me is the same side that I have the dumbbell. Okay, you can have two dumbbells, it's up to you. Now that foot is not gonna move. My front leg is just I'm gonna go straight down and then straight back up. So I'm keeping my hips facing forward. I'm squeezing both butt cheeks and my shoulders are staying stacked. So here we go. Down and then straight back up. It's the exact same as if you were doing it on a bench. But the stability ball is a lot harder. We all need to continually work on that core. Yes or yes? Standing leg is doing the work. Your knee is not going forward. It's staying right over that front heel. Beautiful. Notice how you have to use your obliques to keep you upright. So Naj, try not to lean forward. You got it, Michelle. Straight down, straight back up. You're doing this for 1 minute, guys. You got less than 30 seconds. Woo-hoo. I got to breathe in here. Shoulders back. Squeeze the kegels. Straight down, straight back up. Make sure your hips are facing forward. Range is going to be shorter. One more, guys. Excellent. Nice work. Now, how could you make this harder? The same side of the leg that's in front, you can hold the weight in that hand. It just switches it up, okay? But first set, I want you to not push it too hard. You kind of get the muscle memory. So I'm switching the other side. Left leg is on the ball. My right leg is in front. I got to push that ball back a little bit. The leg that's on the ball is the same side I have the dumbbell. Shoulders stacked. Here we go. 1 minute. Down. Straight back up. So am I looking for a deep range of motion? You guys that know me? Of course I am. If you can't give it to me, it's okay. But you're at least trying, right? You're pulling the abs in. You're feeling that work. Yes. It's always nice to have something by to grab onto. Woo. Less than 30. So the strength here, big focus. Yes, it's still the legs, but the core. Now 2 dumbbells will just level you out and make it a little bit easier. Can't definitely look at you guys and do it. All right, we're coming into the last one. Straight down, straight back up. Gorgeous. All right, set that big boy off to the side. You're gonna grab your 2 dumbbells that you can do a bicep curl with. Sit on the ball. Again, if you're just joining me, if you're on carpet, please put that ball on a mat because it will slide out from underneath you. So from a side view, I'm gonna roll down and I'm gonna keep my lower back on the ball to where my elbows are still on the ball too. We're just gonna do bicep curls right here. Yes? So what I want you to think about is when you're doing this bicep curl is your elbows staying on the ball. Yes? If you have to, you can come up, but the idea is to really anchor the elbows just like you were doing on a wall and keep that butt down. So you're going to do these for 1 minute. You can alternate both at the same time. Keep your elbows on the ball. Keep your chest lifted. Abs in tight. Here we go. Curl up. Down slow. Yes. Curl up. And yes, if you don't have a ball, you can go on a wall. So stand on that wall, push your shoulders on the wall, push your elbows on the wall, walk your feet out a little bit, and keep your elbows on the wall. It's the exact same thing. So we're stabilizing, not allowing the shoulder to do most of the work. Light grip on the handlebars. Perfect, guys. Now you know right now, because you're past that 30-second mark, if you grabbed the right amount of weight. If you're not feeling it, slow it down on an eccentric. Resist. Good, Shar. Yes. Nicely, Ann. Ooh. You got it. We're going to go right into a chest press. Give me one more, slow on the down on the biceps. Beautiful. All right. So I want you to set one weight off to the side. We're going into a chest press. I'm going to show you from the side, and then I'll turn from a different angle. So you're going to roll out. One hand is to the ceiling with no dumbbell. Opposite palm, opposite hand has the dumbbell. The palm is facing the knees. Now, this one, I want you to lock out that solid bridge. Your head is on the ball. Your shoulders are on the ball. The closer your feet are together, the harder. The wider the feet, the more center of gravity. So you're going to slowly bring that elbow down. See where I stop? Guys, this is crucial because I always see people who go clear down here and then push it because they go, oh, I feel that. You're going to impinge your shoulder. So if you were on the floor, you would stop right there. So why not stop right there when you're on the ball? Yeah, let's do that. So single side, up quick, and then down slow. Let's go. Chest press, single side. Hold the bridge. You are working your butt, your hamstrings, your inner thighs are stabilizing just as much. Squeeze the kegels. Yeah, there ain't no stopping us now. Now, when that elbow goes out to the side, take it at a little bit of an angle towards your hips. You never want your elbow going higher than your shoulder, okay? Not in a race. How's that butt cheek doing? How's the other butt cheek? Squeeze them. Drive the hips to the ceiling. Now, notice how you feel when that elbow goes out to the side. You got pretty good stability, right? Because your feet are a little bit wider apart. That's okay, because when we do the flies, you're really going to feel it. It's going to pull you, and we're going to use those things called transverse abdominals. Last one. Excellent. Bring it down towards your belly. Switch that weight out. Opposite side. Single. Dumbbell press. Here we go. Down slow. Press it up. So I'll give you that other angle. Slide around here on the ball. Push it up. Now the reason I want you to go out slow with the elbow is not only because you're really resistant against the eccentric contraction, but also feel it pull you. Feel the core, the oblique, the abdominals all work. Nice. So good. Got a little less than 30 seconds on this side. I don't know if my ball needs more air or I'm just a little chunkier today. I really didn't eat any Halloween candy. Down. I think it's just the weather. Took some air out of my ball today. You got it. Last one. And excellent. Bring that down. So we're going to set it off to the side. Guys, you're going to go right into crunches. So the higher you are up on your ball, the harder it is. If you have your feet that you can place them against the wall, you want to take that there now. I'm just going to sit up a little bit higher on the ball, roll down just a little bit. If you feel your lower back, then I want you to roll down even closer to the floor. Yes or yes? All right, so hands can be behind, hands can be in front, whatever feels good for you. And just give me baby crunches. So your feet are a little bit wider. They're anchored into the floor. Which gives you this for 1 minute, but in 30 seconds, or a little bit less, you're gonna alternate a slight lift in the feet. So when I say slight, less than an inch off the floor, and you alternate, okay? Use the breath. Inhale as you go down. Exhale as you come up. Squeeze. Beautiful. If you want to make it harder, take your hands overhead. There's many ways to progress. There's many ways to regress. Shorten the range. All right, here we go. So lift the right leg. Back down. Lift the left leg. How high are you lifting the feet? Barely off the floor. Still not challenging for you? Bring the feet closer together. Too challenging? Widen those feet. Go wider. Does it matter how many you do? No, it's a quality. You should be getting a little bit of a burn, discomfort through your core. You got it. Less than 10 seconds. Keep alternating, even if you're on the floor, guys. Slow. Resist. There is no momentum here. 3, 2, and 1, and excellent. All right, we're going right back into that bridge. You're gonna give me tricep extension. So you're here, you're lying backwards, and you're just here. If you don't wanna lie upside down, or there's a reason you can't, you're gonna do the tricep extensions like this, okay? 2 dumbbells, 1 dumbbell. It's up to you. If you have 2 dumbbells, I will cue you to keep the dumbbells apart as much as you can so that dominant arm does not take over. Yes or yes? So we're gonna bridge out on that ball. Remember, heads on the ball, shoulders on the ball. Let's bring your feet all the way together. Super glue your knees together. Push those dumbbells up. Lift your butt. And for 1 minute, drop, reach, come up, and extend. So it's just not your typical skull crusher. I want you to drop the weights towards each side of your face. Reach the elbows back behind you. Draw the abs in. Pull the elbows to the ceiling. And lock. So we just kick in that extra extension. Hey guys, how about that butt cheek? Lift it up. How about those knees? Are they together? Are you using your inner thighs to stabilize? Yes, you are. Use them more. If you fatigue, 2 options. Push the weights together or release and only do 1 weight. Lift that butt, lift that butt. Now recognize, is your ball moving at all? Because it shouldn't be. It's silent. The only thing moving are your arms. 15 seconds. Oh, looks good, guys. Yes, feel that burn. Chase it. Less than 10. Boom. Last one. And excellent. So that little extra extension is such a good stretch for the triceps. Guys, we're going right into a seated shoulder press. Now, if you want to do these standing, yes, you can. I just like working with the ball, and I want you to notice that when you do them on the ball, just like a seated bench, you want to make sure that you're not rounded. You still use a lot of core seated, even standing, so it's up to you. But when you press these up, I want to make sure that you're not here, that you do push back into a little bit of an anterior tilt. That's your butt pushing away from you, but your abs are drawn in. Now, feet anchored into the floor. Dumbbells touch your shoulders. You're going to do this for 2 minutes. So slow on the down. Here we go. Press it up and down slow. Press it up. Good. Avoid touching these dumbbells together at the top. Just push straight to the ceiling. If it feels better for your palms facing each other, absolutely. You can do that as well. Now, we got the movement. Let's find the breath. So let's inhale down and exhale, push to the ceiling. Down slow. Yes. Push to the ceiling. And again, if you have heavier weights, yes, you can speed it up a little bit, but I'm seeing some light weights for how strong you guys are. And I'm gauging and guessing, but that's why I want to slow it down. Yes. Gorgeous. Nice jar. If it's too much, you can start to alternate 1 at a time. Good. Oh yeah. Or you can do both. Already into that second minute. I like to take my gaze and look down at the floor a little bit more so I'm not actually straining my neck. My shoulders are on fire. Let's talk about something, right? We can't think of two things at once. We think we can. Oh, yes. You got less than 30 seconds, guys. So good. Abs are in tight. Boom. I like it. Come on, Naj. Come on, Naj. You could do it, girl. Push through it. That burn, guys, is protein synthesis. That's what we want. Ow! Last one. And release down. Excellent. All right, so we're going to do, since we don't have incline benches, I don't think any of you do. Some of you might. We're going to use this ball as a form of a bench and an incline. So what I want you to do is have your weight right next to you. I'm going to sit on my right hip, and I'm going to kind of roll out on the ball so I have an angle. So I have my side of my lat and my elbow on the ball. I'm going to take that dumbbell in front of me. Now, before I grab it, your palm is facing your body, okay? You're going to externally rotate. See my thumb? Thumb goes to the ceiling and back behind me. I am not leading with my elbow. I am leading with my thumb. So I'm creating external rotation, protecting my shoulder. I'm going to hit the medial part of my deltoid and the posterior all at the same time. Because of what that muscle is designed to do, that's exactly what we want. Now, if your weight is heavier, keep it shorter here. If your weight is lighter, lengthen your lever arm and take it behind you. Yes or yes? Now, as I'm slouching into the ball, what can I do? I can lift up and really use my obliques to actually engage instead of just kind of looking on the ball like I've had a couple of drinks too many. So I want you to lift up out of that ball. Weight is in front of you, down on the floor. Palm is facing your body. Inhale, exhale, open up behind you, look out at it, and then slowly release down. It is not fast. Let's go for 1 minute. Tap the floor, relax. Inhale, exhale, push it back. So I'm really looking for that big external rotation. Okay, good. Straight behind you. So I'm going to give you guys a side view so you can see a little bit better. My knees are bent. Come up and open behind me. You should feel it right away. You're not throwing it. And lift up out of that ball. Woo! Yes. 15 seconds. Feels better when I lay on the ball, but why not use a little oblique while we get this shoulder action? Last one. Oh, excellent work. All right, let's switch to the other side. Did you guys feel that? Yes or yes? Thumbs up. So, beautiful thing to hit. It's called a functional movement. That way, I don't have to focus just on one muscle part because they all work together, right? So opposite side. Yeah, you can lean on the ball if you're tired today, but I'd rather you lift up a little bit. Palm is facing, thumb goes back behind you. Now, you can keep your knees together or you can split them like me and take some pressure off your lower back if that's what you need. Here we go. 3, 2, inhale, exhale. Open and release down. Open. Good, so that's that front view. See how it looks from the side. So I'm lengthening my arm because I only have 10 pounds, but you don't have to. Thumb, and then pinky to the floor. So it's a lateral raise with an external rotation. Gorgeous. And back. Nice. You guys are looking good. That's it. So good. So think of moving the back of your hand towards your hip a little bit. So it pushes out away from your body. Nice. Yes. Woohoo! A couple more. Doesn't take a lot of weight. Last one. And excellent, guys. All right. Crushing it. So we went through once. We're going to now pick up the pace as we go into round 2. All right. So grab those dumbbells. Get up. We are lunging 10 and 2. Every time you come back to center, your feet are facing forward. Your hips are facing forward. We're going in 5. We're going to go 2 with your right foot and 10 a.m. using that quadricep. In 3, shoulder stacked. Let's go. Good. 2 and then 10. And just keep alternating. Yes, 2 minutes. So think about if you can get that knee to really kind of glide on that floor. See how low you can go. If you can't get as low, see if you can get lower without any dumbbells, right? And then add the weight. Range of motion. Then we add the weight. Yes. I like it. Some of you I see are taking a really big step. I love it. There's my dog, Scooper Pooper, picker-upper. Good thing you can't hear me, huh? 1 minute down. Nice. 45 seconds. Where's the heart rate? Where's the breath? You're looking to really increase the heart rate. Think about, are you getting your weights in and not worrying about that heart rate? My suggestion, weights first and then focus on the heart rate, right? If your goal is to tighten up, if your goal is to get some fat burned off, focus on the weights. You'll see the change. Last one. Excellent. All right, grab that 1 dumbbell or 2. We have the dumbbell pullover. Get some water if you need it. So again, I can make it a little tougher with my feet coming together, or I can keep them wide, but regardless, your knees, your hips are lower than your knees. Yes or yes? All right. So dumbbell pullover for 1 minute. Roll out, shoulder head on the ball, weight straight up, drop your hips, long arms, reach behind you. Great about this on the ball is that I really can notice that I can keep those hips dropped versus on a bench. Do you feel this down your armpit, down the side of your back, down that rib cage? How low and how far back can you reach behind you? Find that point where it's a little bit of a struggle. Beautiful. Yes, so good, guys. 15 seconds. Nice. Last one. Excellent. Drop the hips, roll it down, set that off to the side. We're going right into biceps. Yes or yes? All right, grab those weights. This time you're going to do hammer curls. Now, with the hammer curl, you're still going to keep your elbows on the ball. Yes or yes? Roll that out of the way. All right, here we go. Roll on down against the wall. Same thing, but a hammer curl is where your thumb goes to the ceiling. Chest is pushed out. Here we go. Curl up, down slow. You want to work more core? Bring the feet together and the knees together. Now, if this is too much on your neck, please go to a wall, right? You have to do you. There you go. Gonna show you from a side. I like all the different angles. So if you have a weight that you're like, gosh, I normally do so much heavier than this, but I feel weak today, probably not the case. So when we anchor our elbows on a wall, on a ball, we avoid using the shoulder to do the work. When you're not on a ball, you use it a lot. So we're really isolating that bicep. Good. Got 15 seconds. And then we're gonna go into that chest press, and then we'll go into that last Bulgarian squat, split squat. Ooh. Hello. Last one. Excellent. All right. So chest, fly, one side. Now I will warn you, this is the one where it's heavy and it's hard. So I'm going to show you from the front. This is the one if my feet are close together. Okay. I lift up, palm is facing in, lift the hips. I'm going to slight bend through the elbow. I'm going to try to avoid letting my body sway over to that side. So down slow, up and squeeze. So it's a fly. Protect your shoulder, guys. If you have a heavy weight, protect it. Using your core, elbow stays bent, stop at that 90 degree. Here we go. 3, 2, let's go. If it's too hard, take your feet wider. But you should be squeezing the butt, the hamstrings, the inner thighs. Do you feel the ball moving at all? No. Their ball is silent? Yes. Good, Michelle. Sit, Leanne. Good, Shar. Excellent, Naj. How about lifting the hips up a little higher to the ceiling, guys? Squeeze the butt, 15 seconds. Slow on the down. Chest fly. Feel those transverse. Yes. And excellent. All right. If you need a break, you take it. Otherwise, we're going right into the other side. Guys, we are doing good. All right, ready? 3, 2, palms facing each other. Lift the tush, and let's go. Both hips stay even to the ceiling. So I can feel my left side. Working a little over time to really stabilize versus my right? We all have one side that's a lot stronger. Get that side stronger. Yes. So now when you get to the bottom, try not to bounce. Get to that 90 degree and stop, and then squeeze. Yes. So it's slow on the down, team. Slow, slow, slow. Squeeze towards that opposite hand. Yes. Freak out. Looks so good. All right, team, give me one more. Excellent. Nice. Love it. All right. So we are done with chest. We are done with back. We are done with legs. With the lunges, we need to go into triceps. So I'm going to bridge back out. Both dumbbells facing each other. Now, if you want to do just the regular skull crushers like this, be my guest. But if you want that extra stretch, you're going to drop, reach, pull, and then press and lock out. Now, keep the hips in tight. Squeeze the feet towards each other. Let's go. Drop, reach, pull the elbows back, lock out the arms. So think of 4 counts. And when the arms reach behind your head as far as you can, keep the abs in tight and keep the ball from moving again. So we're creating instability by using the ball today. You might notice, this doesn't seem that much harder, but you're using a lot of those smaller stabilizer muscles like we do in Pilates to just stabilize. I love always switching my workout in. So if you want more workouts, guys, follow me on Instagram, Backyard Fitness by Cory. I also have a YouTube, same name. Subscribe. Smash that like button. It helps my algorithm. Comment. I appreciate it. Last 10 seconds. Woo. Last one. And lock it out. Excellent. All right. We're going into your last shoulder press. Team, you have 1 minute shoulder presses because you did the heavy one with 2 minutes earlier. And then we have the lateral raise, which is going to hit the medial and the posterior deltoid. Are we ready? 1 minute. Sitting on top of that ball, but your abs are in tight or standing. It's up to you. Let's go. Every time, tap the dumbbells on your shoulders. Palms facing the camera. Palms facing each other. Woo! Try not to be in a rush to let those weights come down. Resist. This is why I'm not a counter. Every client I train, I tell them to count because I'm looking for cues. I'm looking how I can better your form, how I can get more out of just that duration. If we count, we tend to speed it up and really we just want to be done with it, right? Once in a while, good to switch it up. Less than 10 seconds. Oh. Woo-hoo. Keep your abs tight. Last one. Excellent job. All right, one side. On your hip. Lean over into that ball, shoulder away from the ear. Here we go, 1 minute. External rotation. Thumb leads the concert. Bring the weight back in front of you. Your palm is facing your body. Back of the hand. Reach back. External rotate. Yes. Where's the love? Now, guys, I see some of you going high to the ceiling. I want you to think of going down towards your legs. Okay? Down to the legs, not up here. Reach out away from your body. And then externally rotate. Yes. Where is the love? Like it. Good. 10 seconds, a little less. You know if you feel this, you really feel that medial delt, posterior delt. Doesn't need a lot of weight, needs slow and controlled and gorgeous. All right, let's flip it to the other side and we will be done. Thank you so much for joining me today. Just remember, having a bad day, just tell yourself, I'm so glad I get to work out, right? It could be worse. Here we go. Last one, other side. Reach down away from your body, thumb to the ceiling and back behind you. I always tell people, as I saying yesterday, Shar, think of a turtle. So you've seen those planet shows or animal shows. I love watching Discovery, where a turtle gets turned over, and he's not going to get turned over on his own unless somebody comes along and helps him. So when you think you're having a bad day, you could be that turtle on your back and you have to wait for somebody, right? And hope that they turn you over. I'll take anything before that. 10 seconds, guys. We'll stretch you out. You crushed it today. Kane Brown, I like him. And last one, beautiful. All right, guys, nice work. So I want you to be on your knees. You're just gonna roll out onto the ball. Your chest is on the ball, your knees are on the floor. And I want you to inhale, exhale, and just open up. So feel lower back, open up, lift the chest, open the arms, gaze is straight down, relax, round over the ball. Inhale, exhale, lift up. So it's just like a cobra on the floor. And release back down. Come up, push that ball, and I want you to leave one knee down. I want you to take that other leg right in front and just kind of lean into that ball. Lifting your chest, lifting your heart, keeping that hip flexor, or stretching that hip flexor, keeping your hips facing straight forward. If that feels good, reach behind, grab that foot. If your hips externally rotated like this, release the leg, or grab a strap or a towel, because you want your hips still facing the same direction. Please make sure you stretch out a little bit more. You want to do the foam roller, tennis ball, fascia blaster, all really good. Remember, we're all connected by fascia. Release that foot, and then opposite side. Leg comes in front. Just reach forward. See if one side feels a little bit better, or if it's tighter, you need to give it a little more love. Good, reach behind, grab that foot. If it's too much on your knees, put a little pillow underneath there, or just release that knee. Good, release that down. Come on up, and I want you to take that ball out in front of you. Take your feet wider than hip width apart. Bend your knees, and just push the ball when you flatten your back, okay? Push the ball away from you. You're light on your toes, look straight down, and just push against the ball as you feel your stretch through your triceps and your lats. So flat back, my weight is loaded into my heels, which is into my hips and butt. Bend your knees, flat back, and then round, come up a little bit, and then push back out one more time. So really push your tush away from your body so you feel the hamstring stretch. Good, without moving your knees or your hips, just roll the ball over to one side. Perfect, and back to center and other way. Excellent, roll it back to center, bend the knees, start to roll all the way up, coming up, stacking one vertebrae at a time. Big inhale, bring the hands together and down to heart center. Great job today, guys. So good.